So this story was hilarious. Apparently, a person in New Jersey was playing a video game with this other dude in Florida, and I don't know exactly what happened, but apparently, dude got mad, and he actually pulled up on Buddy in Florida. He pulled up on him, bro.
Police call this case a weird one, and we'd have to agree. A New Jersey man is accused of flying to Florida and attacking a fellow gamer with a hammer over an online dispute. The Nassau County Sheriff says the victim and suspect knew each other from the game ArcheAge, but never met in person. He says 20-year-old Edward Kang flew from Newark to Jacksonville over the weekend, snuck into the victim's home, and attacked the victim with a hammer. The victim suffered severe head wounds. Kang was arrested and charged with attempted murder.
Now what? This goes to the Boondock meme. Now what could he have said? What could he say to make him respond like that? That's crazy, bro. Not Buddy pulled up with the hammer, dog. Not Buddy pulled up with the hammer and struck. He snuck into his home, bro. He snuck into his home and beat that nigga with a hammer. What could have possibly have happened? Like, that's why I tell you, man, like, y'all really gotta watch what y'all be saying on the internet, bro. Cause people will pull up on you. I wonder, like, how cool were they? How cool were they that he knew this man's address? He probably got real, like, were they friends? Like, former friends got into a dispute? Like, what? I want to know what the actual dispute was and how we got to this point. Like, were they just, like, randomly online together and one person said some crazy stuff and he was like, hey, yo, man, like, give me the Addy. And he gave it to him and he actually like, all right, man. And then and then took that flight. You know, it's just like this. Hold on, man. Let me do. Where's that?
If I take that motherfucking road trip, nigga, what the fuck you gonna say, nigga? Huh? If I pull the fuck up on you, nigga, what are you gonna say, bitch?
That's facts, man. Hey, that's facts. If I take that motherfucking road trip, if I take that road trip, what are you gonna say? I don't know, man. What are you gonna do? He did it for real, man. He did it for real, dog. Y'all better watch what y'all saying on the net, bro. They said it was ArcheAge. That's what they said the game was, ArcheAge. I'm like, what can make you so mad? I take that 6-hour road trip. Oh man, that's what I'm saying, bro. People be crazy, man. You never know who you talking to on the net, bro. Never know who you talking to on the net. That not that they be pulling what people is. I mean, yeah, exactly. But sometimes, man, sometimes you gotta pop up and show niggas. You lucky he ain't get a gun. You lucky he ain't get a gun, cause we would have been talking about a murder charge at that point. You know, as soon as he got down to Florida, he could have got a real hammer. He could have got the other hammer and cocked that bitch back. And he could have got the real hammer coming down here to Florida, dog. It's always Florida, bro. Always Florida. Getting bodied over a free to play and saying, "Oh, whole fighting, you're still that man." Exactly. So this person obviously has some mental issues, but he's lucky it didn't get worse. That this guy, he actually bought a hammer too. He came down here and bought a hammer, which is hilarious. He said he bought a hammer and a mask. So he was ready. He was ready to sneak in and body this man for real. So you lucky he didn't go to a gun store or like your local gas station in Florida and got a gun. He lucky, man. You know what I'm saying? That's insane, bro. That's insane. All right, last bit of news. Double XL freshman list 2024 has come out. And it has come out. We have Lay Banks, Maya the Don, Big X the Plug, Huncho, Skilla Baby, Cash, Cobain, That Mexican OT, Rich Amiri, Bossman D-Lo, Four Bats, Scar Lip, and Beats by Southside. How we feeling about this list, y'all? How are we feeling about this list? I asked Twitter. I said, should we really listen to these freestyle this year? I know who Mexican OT is. I know who Four Bats is. I know who Cash Cobain is by name. I know who Scar Lip is. I don't know anybody else. But multiple people were saying that Mexican OT, which I actually like, and multiple people were saying Big X the Plug. I don't think I've heard a Big X the Plug song, or at least I don't think I've heard a Big X the Plug song, but Are y'all liking this list? Some people are saying that this list isn't as bad as other years. We are going to listen to it. You know, I was just playing. We're going to listen to it, especially for the content. But are we liking this list? Are we liking this list? He made the I'm from Texas song. That big OT, Mexican OT and BS. You like Lay Banks and Maya? Okay. He said the list is ass. Said forward back to industry plant. Yes, Ethos. Yes, the industry plant. Of course he's gonna be on the list. You know that, man. Of course he's gonna be. He from Texas too, which is hilarious. He from Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. Cass Cobain started off as a producer, and now he's coming out to actual artists. Okay, all right. Y'all put me on. Listen to that Texas song, actually dope. All right, I'm gonna listen to it, but not on stream because I ain't trying to get my stuff copyrighted. I swear, anytime I listen to something, they be copyrighting my joint. Every time I listen to something, they be copyrighting my joint. You family know our OT and Scarlet, yeah. Okay, but yeah, so this is where we at, man. This is where we at. So, they starting a little late. Usually they be getting their stuff off in like mid-June, but this came out a little later, so we'll be ready for this. Like, I guess next week they'll probably start rolling them out, and then rolling into July. Like 4 bats from TikTok. Anonymous needs to be on there. I'm sure Anon at this point. He don't care about the freshman list. Lay Banks has 2 popular TikTok songs. I may or may not have heard them, like, because there's so many people that blow up from TikTok nowadays. And honestly, I'm not on TikTok as much as I used to be. So I probably have heard some of these songs like in some form or fashion, but I just didn't know who the artist was, or like didn't look and see who it was. So that might be it. So we'll see. I knew at least a few people on here. So I usually will get at least 2. Like 2 people is usually my minimum of people who I'm familiar with. So I know at least 4 people on here. Big X, he likes to sample older songs. Okay. I'm gonna check him out because multiple people have been saying Big X. Everybody said Mexican OT, they waiting on him, but I'm gonna listen to Big X and see. What's going on.